Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to show off a few different sizes of betta tanks. So to begin with, this is a 5-gallon kit. This one is the aquaculture 5-gallon betta tank, or I guess just fish tank. So it's 5 gallons, so it gives them a good amount of room to swim around in, both lengthwise as well as widthwise, and it's decently tall. Very good for one betta. A lot of people argue that this is what you need for one betta, nothing smaller. You can see you can put a good amount of stuff in here. So I have a bunch of the plants and ornaments and stuff, and as well as a filter. And if you need to, you can put in a heater, and it won't take up all the room, and it still gives them a good amount of room to swim around in. Next is the Tetra glowfish at 3-gallon half moon. So again, of course, it's 3 gallons. You can see it's decently tall. It's actually taller than the 5-gallon tank, but it's not as wide and it's not as long by a little bit. So again, it gives them a good amount of room to swim. You can put it in a filter. So this has the Tetra micro filter, and if you want to, you can put on a light up here. You can find a small light to put on. I don't need to because mine are pretty close to a window, so they have a decent amount of light during the day. And then actually too, it comes with blue LEDs where the bubbler is. But if you don't like the blue, you can add in a small one on top. And I just killed that anyway. So then, going up here, this is what a lot of people are going to say is way too small for a betta. This is supposed to be 0.7 gallons. So it is pretty small. This is the Marina Easy Care. So again, 0.7 gallons. You can barely put a plant in there. As you can see, that's not even a tall plant, and it is pretty much sticking out of the water with a little bit of gravel. But it takes a minimum space, so you can put on like a desk or something. And then this guy is the Aquaculture Betta View. Again, this one's from Walmart. This I actually like better than this guy because it gives them more length to swim. It's just not as wide. As you can see, it's not as wide, but about the same height. It's only half a gallon. You know, it doesn't seem to be any smaller than the Marina I just showed you. And again, this gives them more length, room to swim, which is better for a fish. Again, it takes up a small amount of room, so you can put it on a desk or something. But again, as you can see, you can't really put almost any plants in here, except for very small ones. This is actually a small plant, and it sticks out almost all the way, or halfway. Alright, then the last one I'm going to show you all, this is a divided 10-gallon tank. Very nice. You can have 2 bettas in here, with, well, as long as you have the divider. That way they cannot fight with each other and kill each other. Gives them each about 5 gallons of room. So it's really nice. And of course, you can put in a filter, you can put in a heater, put in a bunch of plants and ornaments and stuff, and not take up all the room for a poor betta. So that way it still gives them room to swim. This one is a Tetra 10-gallon tank, and then I added in the dividers myself, as you can probably tell. So yeah, I mean, so that's a few different betta tanks that ideas that you all can do. I personally do like tanks that are about 2 gallons or bigger, give or take. A lot of people will argue though that you need at least about 5 gallons for one betta. And other people will say that you only need, you know, small little bowls like this. Notice there's a plant in it, but for them, and they'll be just fine in that. But of course, the bigger your tank, the more, the longer they will live, and probably the healthier they will be. And then the less maintenance you have to do on it, especially if you put a filter. So, alright, thank you all for watching. Have yourselves a good one. Goodbye.